Hello, hello, hello. What's up, people? Oh my gosh. I wonder if anyone's going to join. It's been forever. I hope it's not too loud out here, but it has been forever since I've seen you all. My wrist is hurting so bad, but I'm not going to talk about that. Hi. It's been forever, right? Since like January, since I've been online. But I do have a reason, though. I do have a reason. Is it too loud out here? If so, I can go back inside if it's too loud. But or I can put on my headphones. If it's too loud, I can put on my headphones. So just let me know if it's too loud outside. But in any case, I just wanted to say hello to you all. Shout out to my people. Shout out to my Fly family, and tell you all where I've been and what's going on and how crazy. Hi. Oh, a truck driving diva. Hey. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and say what's up, man. It's been forever. So let me tell y'all about like how 2018 turned like upside down for me. It was supposed to be smooth sailing. It was supposed to be all good. Hey, Bevelyn. It's supposed to be all good. I was supposed to be on like country number 5, 6, 7 by now. But no, I'm not. So I'm in Cartagena. You got the mountains behind me and a building behind me. But you see the mountains, and then right in front of me is the beach. So pretty nice. Pretty nice digs. Pretty nice digs. But let me tell y'all. So first, I had surgery this year. So I had surgery. Oh, my Koi boy. Hey, Koi. I'm in Colombia. I'm in Cartagena, Colombia right now. So I had surgery this year, right? So that put me down for a little bit. And then I had a few complications after surgery. And then so that put me down a little bit. And then one of my immediate family members had like major health complications. And so I was like visiting ICU, and it just got really, really insane, like serious life or death, situations that kept me so busy. My friends were there for me, and because I was losing my mind, it felt like, yeah, it was very, very tough for me so far this year. But, that's all good. We back at it again. We back at it. And I'm super duper excited. No. Thank you, Bevelyn. Hey, what's up? Okay, I'm trying to retire to a couple. Okay, hold on. First, before I read the comments, let me get all this done. So, yeah, it was rough, man. Like, my stress level was so high. My peace level was so low. I was exhausted. Like, every day I was so tired. I could barely do anything. Like, every day I could only do one extra thing. So maybe on Monday that one extra thing was eating. Maybe on Tuesday that one extra thing was going to the grocery store. Like, that's all I had time for. But anyway, we're good now. Everything's all good now, except for my wrist is like, it's sprained right now. But anyway, moving on to why I wanted to come in here. First of all, to say hello. I hope everyone's been well and lifted in love and light. And then the second thing that I wanted to say was being away from the channel did help me, because that's the longest gap that thank you. That's the longest gap that I've ever had between like coming online or doing a video. I think since January, like that's like 6 months. I've never been gone for that long. But anyway, being away from the channel did help me. I was thinking about it a lot. Like, how has my channel changed? How do I want it to change? Like, what do I want my contribution to be in like travel YouTube? Like what do I want that to be? How does that look? It's hot out here, y'all. I might start sweating. Woo, Cartagena is hot. I'm also drinking Colombian beer. I don't know if you all drink, but I'm an adult, so I'm drinking because I can. But anyway, anywho, so yeah, like I wanted to know like how my channel changed. Let me take y'all back just a little bit. So when I first started doing YouTube videos, it was because I couldn't find the information that I was looking for. Not to say that people weren't doing it, but I couldn't find what I was looking for. Like I was looking for Black YouTubers talking about their experience while traveling in different countries, you know, as Black people, whether that's Black men, Black women, because I wanted to start it. I wanted to start adventuring past like some of the more common countries and go to, you know, more far off destinations that I didn't know how it would be as like a Black person. So that's why I even started the channel in the first place. Like that was my number one reason to like help other people. Thank you. But I wanted to help other people who had similar questions to me. Like, what is that? You know, like if I go here, are people going to spit on me, pull my hair? Like, what's going to happen? Like, how hostile is it going to be for me? Or is it just going to be like a normal, cool, chill experience? So that was the whole purpose of me starting YouTube in the first place. And then I should face that way so y'all can see the water. But if I do, I think my face will be dark, so I won't. I'll just try to let y'all see the mountains in the background. That's fine. It's still a little bit of scenery. Anyway, those are hills. I don't know. Landscape. How about landscape? So anyway, you know, I definitely wanted to, yeah, me too. I love water and sand, and tropical places. Okay, so anyway, back to the reason I started YouTube in the first place. And so as you know, as the years went on, like it became more and more visible. I don't know if more people started doing it, or I don't know if, you know, it just became more widespread and more people started sharing their travel experiences. But now, like, there's tons of Black YouTubers out there. Now there's tons of Instagram pages like highlighting, you know, Black people traveling and stuff and doing all that. And I think that's incredible because like that was part of the mission. Like I wanted people to see, like, hey, let me say hey to everybody. I'm gonna answer your question, truck driving diva, about retirement. Thank you, Lady Bay. Thank you, Ari Buzz. And hey, Mark, how are you? That's it, I think. Okay, so so being away for these few months has really given me a chance to like figure out which route I wanted to take. And I think what I'm going to do, no, I know what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to do any more videos where you know I'm doing like I might do a day in the life every once in a while, but I'm not going to do any more vlogging. I'm not going to do any more like landmark rushes. I'm definitely not doing any more of the things I wish I would have known before going to XYZ. I'm not doing any more of those. Those were my two most popular videos. Like, and I made them both private because I was like, that's not what I wanted my channel to be. Like, it brings views, but I didn't start this channel to get views. Like, of course I want people to watch it, but I want the right kind of people to watch it. Like, I want the people that it's going to help the most, the people that have the same or similar questions that I do, or the people that are genuinely interested in learning about the Black experience in different places, whether that's via a traveler or tourist or someone that lives there. Like, that's why I make the videos, for people interested in all of that. So I say all of that to say that the format is going to be a little different, and the videos might be a little more sporadic, not 6 months in between anymore, but just a little bit more, you know, sporadic, because I don't want it to become a situation where I'm just pumping out videos just for the sake of doing a weekly video, just for the sake of like, oh, I got to get something out. Because like I said, that brings like a lot of eyes to the channel, and still not millions and millions and millions of views. Like, I'm not at that level, you know. We're over the 5,000 club though. I'm very excited about having 5,000 subscribers. So thank you all for all of that. But it's not about like the views to me, because I feel like if a channel is super real, super informative, it's not going to be one of the real popular ones anyway. Like, that's just not how popularity works, I think. So could be completely wrong, but from my life and my living, that's what I understand that to be. So it's never been about like, oh, I got to make this video to get this many views. Because if that was the whole goal, then my channel would be going in a completely different direction. Like I wouldn't have started like a Black experience in XYZ, L, L L N M N Q P. How do you say the alphabet? I don't know. But anyway, I wouldn't have started one of those, kind of channels. I would have started a prank channel or something, or a react channel or something. No shade to any of those channels out there, but it's there are better ways to gain popularity on like a social platform than doing what I'm doing. Anywho, long-winded as heck. Thank you, Bevelyn. But yeah, that's the whole key. Like some people say I should have a lot more subscribers, and some people say like they don't know why I have any, because like it's a I don't know. I always go back to this quote that Lauryn Hill said one time. Someone asked her like, well, what if people don't like your music? And she was like, oh, well, it's not for them. It's not for them. So that's how I feel. Like I only make these videos. I only share my experiences for a certain subsect of people. So whether or not I have subscribers, that is what it is. Hopefully people watch, because that's why I want to share the information, but that's just what it is. And being away from it actually that was one of the positive things that came. Hold on, I'm hot. Hold on. Okay. Being away from the channel, actually, that's one of the positive things that happened, that I was able to really, instead of like focusing on, oh, I got to do a video this week. I got to do a video this week. I got to do a video this week. Like I literally couldn't do videos. Like I was so exhausted. Like I said in the beginning, every single day was a struggle to do the basic functions of life, that like doing a video was the furthest thing from my mind. So it really helped me step away and figure out what I want the channel to be. So moving forward, we're going to have a whole bunch of more Black in XYZ, and just like real things that I've noticed as a traveler. It's not always going to be like Black in this and the Black experience in there and but just other things that I've experienced while traveling that I don't think people talk about. Just other perspectives that I want to share on travel in general, because we all talk about how great it is, and that was another thing that I didn't want to do, just only talk about like the glamorous parts of it, and like the amazing parts of it, and like the filtered down parts of it. I wanted to be like, well, this is everything that happened to me, like good and bad and otherwise. Like this was this whole experience. And so the channel is going to be a lot more of that, without all of that fluff, because it's possible to see, Black people traveling all over the world now. Like that's something that's happening. So that's that. Anyway, let me answer your question. I think I'm done. Like that was a long 13 minutes of just talking. Okay, so you're looking to retire in a tropical country. And if you all have any questions for me, please put them in the chat. I'll answer some. I'm looking to retire in a tropical country. I came across you. Hey, when did you come across me? Are you still here? Oh, okay, you're getting your passport soon. Oh, hold on. I guess, no, I'll just answer your question now. How did you come across? Was there a few months ago, was there like a particular video that you were watching, or you were just on YouTube and going down the YouTube hole like it happens? Any suggestions of low crime tropical countries to retire to? You know where you should go? People are going to be like, here she goes again. Cartagena is tropical. It's you got the beach right there. The crime isn't terrible. Like I don't ever watching Belize. You should try Cartagena. Like it's super hot. Like I just showed you, the beach is right there. It's a port city, and I've never felt unsafe here. It's super touristy though. Well, in the center, it's super touristy. So, oh no, I hope they're not going to start building. They're building a building right behind me, and I hope they don't start with that jackhammer and stuff. If so, I have my headphones. But in any case, you're getting your passport soon. Awesome. I would suggest you check out Cartagena, Colombia, because it's like I always say about Colombia, nah, they don't speak English. It's Spanish only. But like I always say about Cartagena or Colombia in general, oh, good. Yeah, but but Google Translate or a Translate app is your friend. Like if you know just enough to kind of get around and to but if you want to move here, yeah, then you probably would need like an English speaking country. How open to you are for to learning Spanish? Well, in Costa Rica is also incredible, but Spanish is their main language there as well. I just use Google Translate. I have some friends that are in Costa Rica right now, and of course the young black expats. That's where they move first. They move to Costa Rica first. But the thing about Costa Rica is that it's super duper expensive. Like in Central and South America, it's like the most expensive. I would say, well, definitely in Central America. I don't know about South America, but in Central America, it's definitely expensive. But yeah, Cartagena, you're gonna have that hot weather. You're gonna be right next to the ocean. It's mad, mad, mad black people here. So I don't know if that's something that's important to you, but you're gonna see black faces. Like there are some places where you go and they are few and far in between, but not here. You're gonna see a whole bunch of black faces. And the cost of living is, relatively inexpensive for what you're gonna pay in different places. So yeah, I think that'll be good for you. I took Spanish in middle school, but I didn't take it seriously. I know some words that I do not speak. But I can understand some things. Yeah, if you're thinking about moving to like a Spanish speaking country or Cartagena, I mean you'll be able to get by. But if you want to immerse yourself, then the more Spanish you know, the better. Hey, see, I was just talking about her and her family. They just asked about moving to Costa Rica, and I was like, oh, I know some people there right now. So yeah, I was telling them that Costa Rica is awesome, but a little bit, on the expensive side, and um, yada 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 yada. I'm glad that I've made you more comfortable with the idea of traveling as a black woman, because again, like that, I think that's still something that's lacking though in the yeah, Cartagena. I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Yeah, Cartagena is definitely a move. But going back to was oh, the idea of traveling as a black woman solo. I think that's still an area in like the travel blogging, vlogging, social sphere that's still lacking. Like you see a lot of people traveling as groups. Nothing wrong with that. You see, some men traveling solo, and they have different experiences. Like a black man and a black woman traveling are two completely different things, because men in general can kind of do a few more things than women can do. Like that's just like in terms of like safety. So that's definitely something to think about. But yeah, like that's what I wanted to bring to the table. Like I saw white women traveling solo on YouTube. I saw this, I saw that, but I didn't really see a lot of black women traveling solo. That's why I started making videos in the first place, because I was like, yeah, cool. But in my travel experience, experiences, I've seen, white. Well, that's not even just in travel, but like white people get treated differently. So like if I'm in France, for example, you know, how are people going to look at me if I go outside of Paris? What if I go to like the French countryside? Like, what's that experience going to be like for me? Because it's going to be different from a white woman, or maybe even a black man. So yeah. You miss Colombia so much. Okay, so our resident Costa Rican expert, it's definitely more expensive than Colombia, but also a good price looking for something comparable to living in the States. They have more state brand businesses. Oh, there you go. You know what? So, spoiler alert, I'm leaving Colombia on Sunday. I'll tell y'all where I'm going. I'm going to Ecuador. Never been to Ecuador. So I was like, I've never been to Ecuador, so I'm gonna hit that up. But yesterday I was just walking around the city and I got so sad. I was like, oh, I'm leaving. I don't have to leave, but I already bought my plane ticket and it's non-refundable, so I'm going to leave. But I was like so sad. Like the vibe here is so incredible. Plus it's the World Cup. I don't know how many soccer/football fans there are watching right now. But it's the World Cup, and so like it's just alive. It's just alive. Yeah. So I love it. I love it here. I love it here. Yeah, so I'll be in Ecuador for a little bit. I don't know. It depends. I don't know how long I'm staying. It could be a week. It could be a month. It depends on how I feel there. I know Nibby99. Is that still her channel name? I don't know. I know that she used to live in Ecuador, but I don't know where exactly. So I'm going to have to hit her up on that. So it just depends on the reception that I get. Social life. Oh, it's Nibby Speaks. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. What'd you say? How? Oh, social life and dating here in Cartagena. Oh. Listen here. Woo. I don't know your preference, but there's some beautiful people here. Some beautiful. Let me listen. Hold on. Let me take a. Gorgeous. Did you see that comment? Gorgeous. I just be walking down the street like, how do you exist as a person? Like consistently. Like I just want to know how they exist as a person. Just like, how are you real right now? Like, oh, they are. Oh man. So, whew, okay. I got really excited about that question. But anyway, and like they're like, as a whole, Colombians are genuinely very nice people. Like exactly. I just want to ask them like, why are you so fine? How are you so fine? Let me see your whole family tree so I can understand how you were created as a person. Like that's what I want to know. But anyway, look at me. Y'all gonna make me y'all about to make me go walk around. Oh, see, I done lost my train of thought. Thinking about all the fine men that I've seen. Like they are stunning. Oh, Colombians are generally like very like welcoming, nice, and helpful. So a little bit of Spanish under your belt, dating will be no problemo. Okay, no problemo. I'm telling you, my goodness. Yes. Okay. Nice people are a plus and they're fine. Like for real, they are super duper. Oh, I can't oversell it. You know how sometimes you can kind of oversell it. No, I can't oversell it. Like you're just gonna be looking like, how do you? So you're an actual person that was born on Earth. Cool. Oh, the ABC Islands. The ABC Islands are good. They are. So that's Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire. So they are good for expats as well. They're just a little on the expensive side. That's why I don't recommend them often. They're a little on the expensive side. But yeah, like Aruba is one of my favorite. What happened? What happened in Colombia? You had bad experiences. You want to tell us what happened? Where did you go in Colombia and what kind of bad experiences did you have? I hope you didn't go after watching my videos. Yeah, Colombians are known to speak the clear. Yeah, they really do. You got robbed in Medellin. What were you doing? Were you trying to stun on people? What happened? Colombians do speak the clear Spanish. Well, to me, in Cartagena, it's a little more. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's a little different because they are to yeah, I've never been to Bogota. Like I've been to this is my I think third time in Colombia and I've never been to Bogota. So what happened in Bogota? Oh, that is me. That is me. That is me 1000%. What happened in Bogota though? Dating while traveling, tried it. had some success in the past. Haven't tried it lately. Definitely not since I've been on the road this time. Nope. I think it's interesting though. Like when I first left, I had this idea. The taxi drivers were trying to get more money, turn their meters off. Oh yeah. Have you been watching YouTube when you're gone? Did you see the lady video about her trip? Oh no, I have never even heard of lipstick and curls. Oh, that's why I haven't been to Bogota. Like I don't like going to cold weather places. So if we back up to my video from January, this is my 2018 plan. Like so, I had my surgery. I did that, so that put me down for like 3 weeks, a month, maybe like a month and a half actually, because I had my surgery. The recovery time was about 3 weeks. Then I had some complications with the surgery. So I was down for like another 3 weeks. So yeah, about a month and a half or so. A month and a half. Man, my wrist is sprained, so that hurt. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't even know how I did it. But anyway, but my plan was to go to after my surgery, after like healing and stuff, I was supposed to go to Chile, then Argentina, and like I don't know if it's Uruguay. I don't know. But I was supposed to like hit all three of those places. But now it's winter there. So I was like, well, guess that's out. Like I'm not going to any cold places. Cold weather does not make me happy. Unless the only place I can tolerate being cold is Vancouver. You already know how I feel about Vancouver. That's Bay. But other than that, no. Okay. So how'd you get robbed in Medellin though? Oh, didn't know how to count the pesos and trust the wrong people. And yes, I watch you and went. Oh no, but I just don't want to feel responsible for you getting robbed there. But yeah, Bogota, no, that's why I haven't been. Okay, so lipstick and curls. Okay, I need to watch that because my experience is based on just me going solo. So it'll be interesting to see like what happened with them as a group. I haven't really been watching YouTube. I've been checking in a little here and there because my messages are crazy. If you all have been around the channel a bit, you know that I respond to a lot of the comments I get. Like I'll come on and I'll respond. I'll say thank you and stuff like that. But since I've been away, I haven't had time to just respond. So now it's so many, and I like to literally go through and read all of them to see who's being completely ridiculous and absurd, who's cursing people out, who's being disrespectful, because then I block them from the channel. Not because people can't have differing opinions, that's all fine, but if you're just completely cursing somebody out and being like completely ridiculous, you gotta go. Or if you're like, I hate black people, well, I gotta go. This is not the channel for you to spread that. So that's why I've been avoiding YouTube because I haven't checked any of it. But I'm gonna check out lipstick and curls. I wonder what happened. Okay. And you got sick. That's how cold it was. See, I can't do it. I can't do it. Nope. Dang. I'm sorry that you. That's yeah. Now that is one thing though. Okay. Let me present the real about it. That is a thing. Like in Colombia and in different countries, like you gotta have your wits about you because if you don't, people will take advantage because you are a tourist. Like they're always looking to, especially like if you're from the United States. Actually, no, that's not true. If you're from anywhere that's not their country, they think that you have money because you somehow came there. So they're like, oh yeah, a tourist, yeah, they must have money. So if you aren't very careful and very witty and have your senses about you and know how to count the pesos. I'm not calling you out, but know how to count like the local currency and I have a currency app on my phone that I'm always like, oh, let me see if that's the right exchange rate. Okay, cool. We can do that. We can do business. But yeah, you have to be super alert wherever you go. Otherwise, people will definitely take advantage of you. I have a bad habit of peeling off. It's not a bad habit. It's just something I do, huh? Anyway, that didn't have anything to do with anything. Okay. Do they have semi trucks or box trucks, logistics in Cartagena? They definitely have delivery trucks for sure, but I don't know about semis. I haven't seen any really, really big ones, but definitely delivery trucks. Oh, you said box trucks. What's a box truck? I don't know what that is. 2018 magnesium supplements. I'll have to try it because it hurts so. Oh, I need to wrap it. Okay, she went with a group of women. Hey, that sounds like a semi truck right there. But anyway, she went with a group of women. They treated her so badly at the airport that they made a video about it. I think they enjoyed most of the trip. They were traumatized. Yeah. Hey, Michelle, what's up? Yeah, Street Smarts is a must. Yep, right before we went to Mexico, I hated it. Hey, my mentee is in the building. Oh yeah, who knows English? Time waits for no one. Who knows English the most? What's the app called? Which one? The a small truck. That's a box truck, like a box Chevy. Um, am I freezing? Am I freezing? Oh no, we were doing so well. Let me turn off this on my phone. Oh, okay. Whew. Yeah, I be paranoid. Like, oh, am I freezing? Oh, let me turn off I turn off all the Wi-Fi everywhere because I get so paranoid. Okay, let me know if it happens again. The currency app I have is called XE Currency. It's XE. Ooh, this hurts to type. That's the currency app I use. You're welcome. So yeah, I have it right there. So whenever I spend anything, I just put it in. Da 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 da. You cried the whole time you were there. Oh man, in Medellin. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks. And that's also, why I think it's good to have varying different. Yes, yes, Vanessa. Yes, yes. I think so. Anyway, and everyone that I know, for the most part, wants to go back. Flower Child used to live here. Do you think Colombia is a good move for African Americans, Flower Child? I already know the answer to that, but maybe you can share your other opinion, opinion other than mine. So did the robbery happen? Oh, time waits for no one said no, because time waits for no one was robbed in Medellin, Colombia. So let's put that into perspective as well. Did it happen when you first got here, or like when did you get robbed? When did you get robbed? Bevelyn, are you still in here? You asked me a question earlier. You got robbed at your Airbnb? Oh, okay, Bevelyn. Yes, 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 yes. Now like I'm legit moving to South Africa at the end of this year. Like I might as well just tell you now. Um, so yeah, like I said, I don't like cold, so that's why I'm not there now. But as soon as it warms up, that's where I'm moving, like 1,000%. I am definitely ready to have a home, like have a home base. Like I want a home base, somewhere to be home. So yeah. Okay. So you got robbed at your Airbnb. Why? Wow, that's insane. You're out of here? Okay, bye. Uh, we lived there for 6 months as a family of four. We didn't have, yeah, that's true. Yeah, what area Medellin? Like that's crazy. Well, she said at her, or they said at their Airbnb. I don't know if that's a man or a woman. Um, They took your passport? South Africa is the place where I feel most home. Second to that is Colombia. Yeah. And high on that list is Vancouver. Those are my three favorite places in the world. Vancouver, of course, is not an option because it's cold as no. But I love it there. Okay, let me not go on a rant about Vancouver. I always talk about Vancouver. But no, South Africa, I feel it. Like South Africa chose me. I didn't even choose South Africa, to be honest with you. I just it's just an amazing, amazing place. When I lived there, toast. I have another one, so clink, clink, clink. Um See, yeah, y'all gotta go to Vancouver. Like you have to go. You have like I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, South Africa chose me. Also, South Africa is if you're coming from like the United States or another Western country, then South Africa is a soft entry into Africa. Like I don't think that I'll stay there for forever. Like I don't think that's my final destination. I don't even know if I'll ever have one of those. You know, like this is where I stay. This is my home forever. I don't know if I'll have one of those, but it's a soft entry into Africa. But it's still so African though. Like it's still so African, but you won't miss out on anything. Like there are places where you miss out on stuff, you know. Nah, not in a while. Hold on. Like okay, hold on. Oh, ooh, people are asking questions. I get very excited. No, no, no. You don't need that. You don't need any vaccinations to go to South Africa. No, no, no. 0% vaccinations. That's also why I chose it. You don't need any. Well, I don't know where you're coming from. Are you coming from a country that needs vaccinations? Because if you're from the United States, you don't have to have any vaccinations at all. 0%. That's another thing that went into my decision. Like even something like malaria is not like prevalent in Johannesburg or Cape Town. Now Cape Town is running out of water though. I need to. So I mean, that's not where I was going to move anyway. But I like Johannesburg the most. But yeah, Cape Town is running out of water, and that's very concerning. As like an environmentalist that loves the earth, like that's super concerning for me. Um, yeah, exactly. So South Africa, no, they don't require it. Yeah, so it's a soft landing. Okay, let me scroll back up. Oh, hide your passport, please. Okay. Did they take your passport? Did I ask you that already? What do you think of Mexico? Any places you would recommend there? I tried Mexico. Mexico was cool in some respects, but I got sick in Mexico more times uh, than I could ever realize because of the water quality. Like even if you're drinking bottled water, people are still cooking with the same water that may or may not be filtered. Um, so I did like Mexico, but I wouldn't live there like I wouldn't retire there or move there. Nah. But Flower Child, you gotta go to Vancouver. I'm going some point this year. Do you want to try to meet there? Oh, that'll be so fun. But Vancouver is super expensive, like super duper duper expensive. So that's why I'm not moving there unless like I become like I would have like a summer home in Vancouver. That would be amazing. But yeah, I gotta have like a lot of money to move to Vancouver and live the life that I would like to live. You know. Mm, yeah, get that passport. Get that passport. Get that passport. My mentee, who may or may not still be in this chat, she said what's up a little while ago. Let me talk about her for a little bit. So, um, we never mind. I brought her to to Cartagena with me. So she just got her passport, like first time getting a passport. Cause I have mentees, y'all. I have mentees. I like to each one teach one type of deal. You know, she just got her passport, and Colombia was her first stamp. So go ahead, Beverly, get that passport. It's not my first trip in a while. I was doing smaller trips, but this is for Project 10 B-Ball. Yo, balling. Anyway, not my first trip in a while. I was doing like small trips here and there, dotting like boom, 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 boom. But my first like big trip, yes, because of some health issues in the first half of the year. Health issues for me and for an immediate family member. Is it hard to get out of the U.S.? I don't think so. I feel like you just get your passport and go. I don't think there aren't any additional restrictions to get out of the U.S. Like if you're a U.S. citizen, if you are coming into the U.S., there may be a little more roadblock to it, but Oh, funny, Flower Child. I didn't even see that you said you got sick too often. But yep, exactly. I have the same thought about Mexico. Sick way too much. But some of the views are stunning. Some of the views are definitely beautiful. Taxes are kind of sketchy. Yeah, I would agree with that. So yeah, soft entry. I said that. So that's why South Africa is a soft entry. One of the reasons, because you don't need all of those vaccinations. I love the nomad expat life too. So as a truck driver, if you're still here, do you have a home base, or do you just kind of go wherever the road takes you? Am I freezing again? Oh, you live on the road? Okay, cool. Okay, I saw that one. Yeah, they're running out of water. Your friend and your brother live in Vancouver? Oh. What about India? Never went. We were supposed to take a trip as a Fly Heritage family, because that's somewhere I don't want to go by myself. And that was supposed to be this year, and that didn't work. My friend and brother live in Vancouver. What about India? What is the most expensive place? Where's the most expensive place to visit? Yeah, Hong Kong is pretty expensive. But it just depends on. Singapore was very expensive to visit. It just depends on the cost of living there in that place. Like Vancouver was expensive to visit as well. So if the cost of living is high in a place, it's going to be expensive to live there. Rio, Brazil was actually more expensive than I thought. I was like, y'all tripping. This is not worth what y'all charging here. But I'm gonna make a video about that. Health issues. Hey, the book, The Body's Many Cries for Water, I came across last month. Oh, maybe I should check that out. I'm pretty good about, staying on the right side of health and doing all that, but it never hurts to get more knowledge. So I'll definitely check that out for sure. But yeah, that's that. Oh man, I wonder what my body is crying about with this wrist though. I just woke up yesterday and it was in so much pain. But anyway, that's all I got. Any more questions, y'all? I'm about to go. I want to be on for 1 hour. So that's about 15 more minutes. This time be flying when you're online doing a live stream. Oh, let me tell y'all about my, so I'm going to Ecuador next. Again, I don't know how long I'll be there. 1 week. 2 months. I don't know. Depends on how much I like it, how good the food is. Food has to be delicious for me to even like a place. Oh, let me just say that. And the food in Medellin is not that good. Like, it's not that good. It's not that good. The food in Cartagena, much better. So if you're thinking about going to Medellin, like, don't be looking for like a culinary experience. But Cartagena food, oh, I keep doing that today. It's hilarious. But yeah, food is definitely very, very big on my list. Let's talk about Johannesburg again or South Africa, like all the places that I went. Like the food is incredible there. So, oh, crepes and waffles. Listen, it is so good. Crepes and waffles in Colombia. There was one in Peru that I saw. And there may be another country that has crepes and waffles. But if you ever see that, yes. Yes. I started taking this seasoning or this thing called my wrist is hurting to type. I carry that in my luggage now. It's kind of ridiculous, but I put it on everything. Oh, look at this question. Yeah, they have water in Johannesburg. Johannesburg is not facing a water crisis. That's only Cape Town. I knew Flower Child was gonna like that one. It's so good though. It's really, really delicious, to be honest with you. Okay. When when we can get freedom of mobility on our own planet and not need those passports and visas and time restrictions, why is there not one? Listen, I'm with you on that. That's an ideal life for me. Like, you're a foodie? Yes. Oh, you should go to Peru. Peru has some amazing food. Like for real, for real. Peruvian food was like mind blowing. Anyway, and although I hated it, well, the country it's well, my I hated my treatment that I received there. Moroccan food was it still might be like it's definitely top three in all of the places. But Project 10 B Bomb, I completely agree with that. Like I often think about on a very micro level how people can even own land. Like, hey, but how can people even own land? Like, what does that even mean? Like, just on that micro level, like, what do you mean I have to pay you to lease this land? How did you get to own it, first of all? And secondly, why are these are invisible borders that people have created, like literally just invisible borders. So in order for me to cross over this invisible line, like it could literally be like, this is one country and this is another country. And it could literally be like, to go from here to here, you need to have this book, or you need to have this book and this document, or you need to have this book, this document, and you need to pay me to get in. And I'm just like, but why though? Why do you own that? So, but then you think about like civilization and stuff like that. And people want roadway. Like think all of the modern necessities or wants that people have, like it has to. No, I'm not even getting into that because I was about to say it has to be financed, but does it have to be financed? Like it's no. Let's have another chat on that another time because I can go in so many different ways. I love philosophizing. I love thinking about like coming at issues from different ways. So I was gonna go on like a long tangent. I might come back to it, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Michelle, you want to do an hour on that? Listen, yo, I will stay out here. It's just a Saturday. I don't have anything to do. I'm going to get some money to take some pictures, but because Getsemani in Cartagena is like where they have a lot of street artwork, like of like black people too, like Afro Colombians. I'm like, so Afro Caribbean here. Let me see this one picture that I took. Maybe y'all will be able to see it. I was walking down the street and I took that. Hey, you can kind of see that. It's just like, what is this even? It's a black lady. Humans. Why do we make all these rules exactly? Nope, you don't need a passport to travel to Hawaii. Nope, you sure don't. That's where I was in October. I made a video, but I didn't upload it. And I said I would, but I still didn't. Don't stay away for so long between live streams. I'm saving for a huge trip as a single black woman, and I love. Okay. So what's your plan? What do you plan to go on this huge trip? If you want to share, no pressure if you don't want to. Your choice if you want to share or not. Opening another beer because I can. Oh, that hurts so bad. You're registered by the Canada government? Oh, this hurts my wrist. Okay. Whew. Clearly, my tolerance for pain isn't incredible. Do you live in Canada, Project 10 B-Ball? Do you live in Canada? But yeah, humans make way too many rules, and you're just like, well, why though? We went to Cartagena 2 years ago, went to this Afro-Caribbean island close to. Oh, you're talking about San Andreas, aren't you? That's where you're talking about. Oh, you're in Mexico right now? How do you like Mexico? How do you like Mexico? Because I was getting way too sick, like all the time, so I stopped going there. I mean, I didn't really like it as a whole. Like, it was cool, but I didn't like the getting sick part of it. You like Mexico? Someone asked earlier if I would recommend Mexico. So let the people know your opinion of it. Let the people know. Food prices half for Canada, sometimes a third. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So you plan to go to South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. New Zealand is gorgeous. Like New Zealand looks like a picture. It looks like a picture. I'll never forget. I'm in New Zealand, in Auckland. Man, I should go back to New Zealand. But I'm in Auckland, New Zealand. I'm at the bus stop. No, I'm walking because I don't think I was catching. I may or may not have been catching the bus. I can't remember. But I remember this happened at a bus stop. It was four white people from the United Kingdom. I know this because they told me. And they were like, hey, like my hair was in some kind of style, but it doesn't matter. I found out like this one lady out of the group, she was like, oh my gosh, I love your hair. Can I touch it? I was looking at her like, you came all the way over here. Like, where do you live in the United Kingdom? There's a whole bunch of black people in the UK. Where do you live? Why did you have to come all the way to New Zealand to ask a black woman that was born and raised in the United States if you could touch her hair? Like, why though? But that didn't take away from my New Zealand experience. I did get some stares in New Zealand though. Just people like, what you doing over here though? Like, because it was not a lot of, I didn't see a lot of black people. You have the Maori people who are the indigenous people of New Zealand, but you know they look different than me. So people were definitely like not in a hostile way. I didn't ever feel like unsafe, but people were definitely like, why are you over here? Like it was. I saw a lot of Indians there too, and even the Indians were like, what you doing out here? But it was still beautiful. Still sunny, and I had like a great time in New Zealand. I was just like, why you want to touch my hair though, man? Like what? I've always wondered that. What is touching my hair going to do for you? Are you curious? Do you want to know what it feels like? But even if you know what it feels like, what does that do for you? Like, how does that enhance your life? I don't know. One of those other questions that I think about. But you'll enjoy New Zealand. You should. Oh man. You should. I don't know. Like, time waits for no one. I don't know. I'm nervous now. Got robbed in Medellin, and my video was part of the reason they went there. So hopefully you enjoy New Zealand. Yeah, I'm not a petting zoo, so I was just very confused. You're waiting for the name of. Oh, you got freeform. Oh, I know people are always like, oh, can I just see what it? Oh, let me see. Oh, let me. No, no. Like, why though? Why? Just say I like it and move on with your life. Like, oh, that's nice. Oh, your hair looks so nice, and move on. Like, let's keep it walking. Like, let's go. We don't need to do all this extra stuff. But yeah, I was so confused, and like it was three women and one man, and the man was looking so embarrassed. Maybe she does that all the time. I don't know, but he was looking like, oh man, I can't believe she just asked her that. But anyway, You had to check for the name. What name? Mm, the name of the island of the Colombian island. I think it's San Andreas. Yeah, exactly. How do you how does it grow? No, I didn't get robbed in Medellin. Time waits for no one. I don't know if they're still here, but apparently they got robbed at their Airbnb in Medellin, which is like crazy to me. I was like, "What you mean? You got robbed at your?" Yeah, yeah. No, it wasn't me. I had good times in Medellin. Great times in Medellin, actually. Great times in Medellin. Super nice people there. Yeah. It was someone in the chat that said that. I want to do a video about Airbnb too, because I'm in an Airbnb right now. Like, I love Airbnb. Well, that's a strong word. I like Airbnb, but it's starting to have some disadvantages. Like, I remember the last time I was online way back in January, I was talking about the one person. I think they were in the UK. Were they in the UK? I think they were from some Black South Africans were in the UK, and they got like one lady got kicked down the stairs. Y'all remember that story? Because no, they were in Amsterdam. How could I forget they were in Amsterdam? Based on my experience in Amsterdam, they were in Amsterdam, and like the host wanted them to leave. Like, you got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. You need to leave, and they weren't leaving fast enough. So in some apartments in Amsterdam, since like the buildings are so old, like the stairs are very steep. First of all, like super duper steep, and then it's a very narrow staircase. So then, like, they got kicked down the stairs, and then just recently, Bob Marley's granddaughter or somebody I think they were in the UK, and like they were discriminated against on Airbnb. And then it was a few stories back about people not getting approved because they were black and stuff on Airbnb. I'm like, y'all getting crazy now. But it's becoming a bit more corporate. Like, people are now using it as a business. So like Airbnb is a business now. It's like yeah, it's a business. It's not necessarily, I want to know what happened to them too. And it was another one. The War Airbnb, and it was that the one? It was another one too, like a black owned Airbnb style type business. The only issue, I'm gonna look on my Twitter because they DM'd me one time. Let's see if I can find that. Oh, it was called Inclusive. That's the one I'm talking about. Inclusive. Wow, that was like last year. My DMs dry as hell if I was able to find that fast. But yeah, it was called Inclusive, and I definitely want it. And I haven't checked out their site in a while, but they just I really did. I was very excited, and I still am. If they're still rocking and stuff, and maybe I should check them out. But when I was looking and when I was searching for it, it just wasn't. They didn't have like a whole lot of properties, so I would go, another route via hotel or Airbnb or whatever. But I feel like as soon as they get a whole bunch of properties, that's all I'll be using. And maybe they have that now. Maybe I need to check it out again. So thank you for reminding me. But yeah. Oh, that happened in the U.S., Melissa? Oh. So you went to Mexico for 3 weeks. I do hostels, but now I have to do, but now I have a little one, so I'll be trying to, oh, you have a little one? Oh my gosh. International trips with adorable little ones are so cute. Oh yeah, that's true. For the Afro-Mexican culture, uh-huh. Oh, that was in California? Wow, I didn't. Oh, see? Mm-mm. Hey, Sailor Girl. Hey, Melissa. Yeah, personally, I've never had any issues. Personally, I've never had any issues with Airbnb. Like, well, oh, except for that one in Medellin. I didn't get robbed, but the only thing with Airbnb, and maybe about this is with anything, like there's really no quality control with Airbnb. I need to save all this for my Airbnb video because I do have one planned. But so you don't really know what you're getting, and like you're paying for everything up front. So if you pay $800 for a week somewhere, you better hope it's good, because if not, then you have to wait to get refunded that $800, because they don't just apply credit to your account so you can use it somewhere else. If you have to like say like this is a trash place, it doesn't look like what I wanted or whatever. So yeah. Um, wow, they were in California. But Superhost too. Superhost too. It's easy to but this is just like with anything. It's easy to like fraud your way into being a Superhost. Most of them are good. But still, like I saw one Superhost. I was super excited to stay with them because it was a black Airbnb host, and I was super excited, like but I'm looking at all of their comments, and like they had like 90 comments, and I read like all of them just to see like what the common threads are between them. And they were like 90 comments split amongst like 6 or 7 people. So like people, yeah, I just talked about inclusive. But going back to that Superhost thing, like it was like 5 or 6, 7 people that had commented collectively like 90 times. So my thought is that maybe they were booking one night at a time. Maybe they are friends and they were booking one night at a time and then leaving a comment, booking another night, leaving another comment, booking another night. And like the other comments that weren't from those 6 people or 7 people had like negative aspects in them, like the other 6 or 8 comments had like negative aspects. So I'm super wary. Like I do get a little more confident when I see it's a super host, but I read all of the comments like you're not gonna fool me. Exactly, red flag. I'm like yeah, read all the comments. As to inclusive, Melissa, I said that I looked into them, but when I was looking into them, they didn't have as many properties, and none of the properties that they had fit what I was looking for at the time. Like as a solo traveler, I don't need like a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. Like I'm good, or 3 bedroom home or anything like that. I just need a little something to get me, to get me going. Friends, relatives, husband, wife. Exactly. All people that are invested in this person renting out their place. So yeah, I was like, and I was super excited because the place looked good, but I was like, that's super suspicious. Like if you got people doing this, and they were marked as a super host. So I think the super host formula is like a certain amount of good comments. I don't know what the formula is to become a super host, but I do think the amount of good comments that you have has something to do with it. But then if you have 35 bogus comments, to me that are bogus because they're from people that are close to you or the same exact people over and over. I'm starting to question your super hostness just a little bit. So yeah. But I'm not knocking Airbnb because again, where I'm staying right now, right through these doors, this patio, this is Airbnb. So, that's that. So, do y'all know what happened? Well, I guess I can look it up. But what happened with Marley's granddaughter? I just remember seeing the headline, and I was like, oh, they're at it again. Where to next? I'm going to Ecuador next. I'm going to Ecuador next. I'll do a live stream from there as well. You know what? Since my flower child, my friend flower child, wants to see Ecuador, I might do a vlog. It depends, like how safe it is. Yeah, I'll do a live stream from there for sure. That's happening. I'll do a live stream from there, definitely. But as far as a video, vlog, I'll see how cool it is to like how safe it is to bring your camera around. Like Cartagena, let me tell you the difference between like Cartagena when I first came. Okay, were they the ones that were actually checking out their Airbnb in the neighborhood? Yes. Yeah, that's it. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All of y'all are right. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All of that's right. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe I did click on that link. But see, so yeah, racism, white supremacy bears its head again. Like, oh. Okay, vlogging. Yeah, so it depends on how safe my camera is. Like, I don't want to get jacked. Like, in Peru, I'm like filming in Peru, and then somebody literally comes to try to like helicopters and everything. Oh, I need to look. I need to actually look at this story. Yeah, somebody tried to like take my camera from me, and I had to like snatch it back. So it depends. So the difference in Cartagena. So when I first came to Cartagena, now when I say this, I don't want y'all to think like, oh, she came to Cartagena, now she thinks like she's the first person ever being Cartagena. Absolutely not. People been coming to Cartagena way before me. They'll come way after me. So this is not what I'm saying at all. But I do know that it's more touristy now. I'm not saying I have anything to do with that at all. It's a whole bunch of people on YouTube and Lonely Planet and all these different places that are talking about how amazing Cartagena is to visit. So I'm not saying I have anything to do with it. But I noticed the difference between when I came the first time and being here now. You know, so I'm like, it's a whole bunch of, more tourists here now. Like, I get harassed a lot more than I did. But again, I'm staying in the touristy part of town. So I recommended Cartagena as a place to live, earlier in the stream. And I stand by that. But of course, you wouldn't stay in like the touristy part. You would go to like some of the more local areas. But it's so touristy now. Like if you go to the beach here, you can't just be on the beach. Like people gonna be coming. Like you can't just lay out and have a day at the beach. Like the beach is right there. I showed it to y'all earlier, but there it is again. Like there's the beach. It's right over there. I hope y'all can see it because that hurt my wrist to do. But anyway, it hurt my wrist to turn it. Oh, anyway, the beach is right there, and I haven't been because they will harass you all day. You want to buy this? You want a dress? You want some food? You want this? You want that? You want that? And I'm like, nah. I really just want to be out here in the sunshine. And that happened when I came the first time. But what didn't happen and what is happening now is even just walking in the city, people are like, hey, I got some hats. Hey, I got some sunglasses. Hey, I got some of this. Hey, I got some of this. Hey, I got some of that. And I'm like, no, I just want to be left alone and just walk, So, and I see people walking around with their cameras out, like literally, like I just got my camera on. Now, when I did my video last time, I had my camera out too, but I was like putting it up, taking it out, putting it up, taking it out, putting it up, taking it out when I wanted to film. People just be pretty much just walking around like camera out, nothing, So that's that. In the Caribbean too, you get like in the Bahamas, it was like that. It was like, oh man, that's the only place. Like when I was in Aruba, I didn't get that. When I was in St. Kitts, I didn't get that. So in like other Caribbean islands, I didn't get that. But in the Bahamas, I was like, nah, I don't want anything from you, dude. I just want to, just be on the beach, getting some sun, listening to the waves crash. That's pretty much all I want. You just came back from Bahamas and they were doing that to you? Yep. So that is one thing that I noticed. One dude asked you about 4 times. Now, if I tell you no, then. But you know what I do? I just ignore people. Like, someone could literally be talking to me right now. Like, hey, you want this? And I'll just be like, this is my face. Like, and then they just go away. Also in Cartagena, they'll call you negra. They're like, negra, 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 la negra, la negra, la negra. And at first I was like, wait, who? You talking to me? But they just telling me like, hey, black girl, you want to buy this? Basically, that's what they're saying. Negra, negra, negra. Like yesterday, I went to go watch the sunset. I don't know if you all saw my Day in the Life Cartagena video that I did like a year and a half, 2 years ago. But they have in the wall city, they have like some cutouts. Yep, they kept calling you Brazilian. Yep, they be calling me Jamaican. They be like, La Negra Jamaica, which is like black Jamaican, basically. Black Jamaican lady. Like, but I'm not Jamaican. I am La Negra, but I'm not Jamaican. No. But I just pretend like I don't hear that either. You know. I'm like, well, you can't be talking to me. What do you mean why? Woo. But it's interesting. Yeah, it is interesting. Okay, so yeah, so I was sitting yesterday. If you saw my video and like my Day in the Life Cartagena video where I had like the sunset in the background. In the wall city, which is like the main part of the tourist area, they have like these cutouts in the actual wall, and you can kind of sit and look towards the ocean. Could be really peaceful, like could be so chill and like, oh, this is so peaceful. Except for the fact that people yesterday were harassing me and like, La Negra, you want to buy this bracelet? La Negra, you want to buy this? La Negra, look at this hat. You want some sunglasses? Like, no. And that was different. Oh, why do they call me Black Jamaican? Like, because I think if I have my hair in twist, I think like there's no difference between this and dreadlocks or locks. I'll stop calling them dreadlocks. Nothing dreadful about them. But there's no difference between this and locks. Like these are twists, but people think they're locks. So apparently in some people's minds, the only people that wear locks are Jamaicans. You know, so they're just like, oh, Jamaican. But people call me Jamaican pretty much everywhere. So, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with Jamaican, so that's fine with me. But I'm just like, but I'm not Jamaican though. Earphones in? No, just ignoring. I just ignore them. No, because it doesn't really bother me. It's just something that you know what? It bothers me only because it's annoying. Like, but it doesn't like ruin my trip or make me not want to come here or, you know, like, oh, I can't tolerate it. It's just annoying because I just want to sit and chill sometimes. But ignoring works because as soon as you don't respond to them, they just keep on moving. If you say no or if you, that's true. They might not even approach if you have on. You're the real MVP. That's true. I might try that. Just not have anything playing. That's true. I don't have any earbuds though. I only have these huge earphones. But so maybe I'll buy some like cheap earbuds and just put them in. Like, you know, that's true. The real MVP. Oh my gosh, you just laughed out loud. You said over by that damn market. Y'all got me laughing so much. Oh man. Yeah, I'm going to go to Guayaquil first. And I want to go to Salinas. And it's this other place. I don't have it. It's this other place that's like an Afro-Caribbean like hotspot. But it's also like a party town. So I don't know if I want to go like it's like a huge Rastafarian population. And they'll definitely be calling me Jamaica if I go there. That is a huge Rastafarian population. That's in Ecuador. So I'm starting in Guayaquil. Gonna see how I like it. Probably hop down to Salinas. Gonna see how I like it, and then probably hop over to and do that Afro-Caribbean and Rastafarian for real. Nicaraguan. You know what? I was going to go to Nicaragua after Ecuador, but I changed my mind because apparently there's a state of emergency in Nicaragua right now, and I don't have to do that. I mean, I don't have time to navigate that in some broken Spanish. I thought about opening travel. Nah, not seriously. The thought has crossed my mind. You know, like that would be cool to do. But What do you have a question? Birthery? Ooh. Uh yeah, the thought has crossed my mind, but not like seriously. Not like seriously. Oh, yeah. They're on the travel advisory because I just looked it up last week and apparently yeah, it's like roadblocks all over like the country. I think they want their president to be out. I could be wrong because I only skimmed the article. All I gotta see is roadblocks and citizens like stopping all cars and inspecting them for me to be like, oh, don't need to go there right now. But yeah, back to travel agency in my mind, but not seriously enough because everything is available on the internet. So I don't know how successful that would be. Uh, it would be fun though. I was actually gonna do something with Fly Heritage, like helping people because there are so many people that don't necessarily know how to plan trips or haven't been, on an extended international trip or even just a regular international trip. And I was like, you know what, I can provide a service with some of my expertise and just kind of help people with that. But I never did anything with it because I'm like, maybe I'll still do it. I don't know. We'll see. No, I haven't been to Ocho Rios. Oh, that hurts. Okay, let me stop doing that then. If it hurts, why am I still doing that? Haven't been to Ocho Rios. So I'll need you to report to me about the best place to eat. Hey, Andrea. Oh, I love that comment. I missed your style of being. I love that comment. Okay, Traveling Diva, I really want to know. DM me. Well, I'll be on here. Send me a message or hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. I need to post on Instagram too. All right, y'all, I'm about to get off of here and go mess with my my wrist. Since it hurts, I want to keep on just messing with it. Oh yes. Oh, when is that? When is the settlement day in Belize? That's interesting. Okay. I'm being really ridiculous. Leave it alone. When is settlement day? Oh, okay. Now I bet that's going to be an awesome experience. An awesome experience. I bet that's going to be incredible. I will keep you updated, Evelyn. I'm going to be back next week. Health situations seem to be under control. Meet up when it's November 19th. I know I have to be in Miami November 1st. I know I have to be. I might be able to do that. Where is it? You know what? I can do my own research. Okay. Send me a message though, so we can be in contact. Please send me a message. Yeah, no, I know in Belize, but like, is it in Belize City or is it like on one of the islands off the coast of Belize or where is it? Thank you, Lady Bay. Y'all are so nice. I'm so happy to be talking to y'all. I should have came in here and asked y'all which one should I do because I was like, okay, I got to go to Ecuador and Brazil. I went to Brazil already, but I haven't been to Bahia yet, and I want to go to Bahia. Thank you. I love that. I missed you too. Yes, I've been to Rio. I'm gonna make a video about Rio. Some people might be surprised about what I have to say. Spoiler alert. Some people might be like, "Oh my goodness, like what you mean?" But yeah, I went to Rio, but I haven't been to Bahia. And y'all know I want to go to all of the Afro inspired or influenced places that I can. Here in Colombia, I went to Palenque. It's like an amazing place. I wanted to do a video about it, but I didn't. I think I'm gonna go back and do like a video just on like Palenque. Because I just went and I wanted to experience it. You know, it's That's where the first that was the first settlements of escaped enslaved African people. Like they broke away from slavery, fought their way from out of slavery in Colombia, and settled in San Basila de Palenque. And it was incredible. Oh, y'all don't understand. Palenque touched my soul, man. It touched my soul. Like I was just there. Like this is it. This is what life is supposed to be like. Like it was incredible. They're proud to be Black. Like they love it. They're like, we're African. Yeah, I'm in Central Time in Cartagena. It was incredible. I was like, yo, this is what life is about. Right there. It was awesome. I had a good time there. So I'm probably gonna go back because I want to do a proper video on it. And then, you know. Oh, I will. I'll post them. And I have some more pictures too that aren't on my phone that are actually, you know, better quality that I took with my camera. So I'm gonna do that, post those, and then yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come back to Colombia for like a weekend or something, or a couple days to do a video on Palenque, but probably before the summer is over, because that it's amazing. But yeah, so after Ecuador, I'm going to Brazil. I'm going to Bahia. I always wanted to go to Bahia. And then I don't know where to go after that. Where should I go after Bahia, y'all? Throw some comments down here, because I really don't know. I was looking at the globe the other day, like here, because it's still cold in South Africa, so I can't go back there yet. So let me know. Fire off some comments. After Bahia, where would you all like to see me go? Who is Will? I don't know Will. Who is Will? See? That's what I was saying in the beginning. There's so many travel people. I don't know Will, though. I haven't been to Guyana. Think I should go to Guyana? Oh, Will Smith. Oh, that's hilarious. Hey, I came here before Will Smith did. He probably been here so many times, but just didn't post about it though. So I was like, who is Will? You know what's funny about Will Smith? They have like so many pictures of him when he was here. Like we walk around like the main town area. They have bye. Take care of that adorable one. Ciao. Like we walk around the main city, like people have so many pictures of him up. It's so cute. Bevelyn, guess what? I think I'm going to Japan in August, actually. I haven't been to Guyana. You think I should go to Guyana? Okay. I might do it for like a week. And my plan is to go to Japan in August. That is my plan. It just depends on how much I want to deal with that long flight over there. I'm going to. Okay, so one friend wants me to go to Trinidad in August, and I was thinking about it, but then I might go to Trinidad next year. So I was like, maybe I should just go to Japan in August instead. So all these, see, I love that. It's all these options, all these different places I can go. I don't know. I'll keep y'all updated. So we got Japan, Guyana, and Trinidad. All right. I'll let y'all know if I can do all three this summer. That would be awesome. Or if not, I'll let y'all know which one wins out. Japan is like at the top of the list because I know some people are already going to be there. So I want to just like link up with them. That would be awesome. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. All right, y'all. For real, I'm out. That's it. That's it for me. I love talking to y'all today. This was so fun. I had an amazing time. Y'all are incredible. I miss y'all so much. I hope y'all have been lifted in love and light. And you're welcome. Y'all are so nice. Oh, one question. Would y'all prefer I go live on Saturday or Sunday? Which one is better? Saturday or Sunday? Or Friday evenings? Friday evenings, Saturday or Sunday? Oh, here we go. We already got 2 different answers. Okay. Saturday. Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry. Friday evenings or Sunday. Oh, okay. So no. Oh man, Michelle, I want to go on Saturday for you, but I mean on Sunday for you. Maybe I'll switch. Maybe one week I'll go Saturday and the next week I'll go Sunday. Maybe that's what I'll do. Saturday. Oh man. Well, we got a lot of Saturdays. All right. Well, it looks like I'm going live on Saturdays then. Oh, we got another Sunday in the building though. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Saturday won. Oh, but then she said or Saturday. Hey, Randy at Random. Oh, I love that name. Randy at Random. I love that name so much. All right, so Saturdays it is. So I'll see y'all next Saturday from Ecuador, huh? Yeah, I'll see y'all next Saturday from Ecuador. Randy at Random, you arrived late, but thank you for watching my Belize video. I'm about to get off of here though. So nice of you to join us. I'm still happy that you came. You'll be subscribing. Awesome. Do you have a channel as well, Randy at Random? I keep saying I'm getting off here and I keep talking. It's because I miss y'all. All right, next Saturday from Ecuador. You working on it? That's good. All right, y'all. I'm out of here for real though. Randy at Random, so nice to meet you. Welcome to the Fly family. We're all amazing people here. See you on Saturday. Bye, y'all.